Well met. Majesty, it is my honor to receive you under these special circumstances.
The honor is mine. I take it the time is near?
Mara informed us you would be coming some time ago. Come, I'll explain everything in the privacy of my living quarters.
It's lucky for us the place is empty, huh?
Here we are. Please sit. Make yourself comfortable.
I just take my shoes off first.
We have made a special antechamber for Saint Ilana in the Undercroft. She is very near. Mara contacted me to make the preparations 9 months ago. One of my priestesses volunteered to make the sacrifice in exchange for her martyrdom. Ilana. Ilana the Kind.
Because there is a great risk that she might not survive the birth.
She has now been sainted by the divines and will take her place alongside the Allfather. Do not be concerned. It is what she wants, and she is happy and honored with her fate.
So what Freathoth said was true.
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry, nothing. Please continue.
The priestesses are waiting on her every need, as we speak, and Rose will be arriving in the morning to be on hand if there are any complications with the delivery.
Does Rose know about Alana's fate?
No, and it's best kept that way, for her sake.
I hear Rose has been helping here at the chapel.
Rose is a shining star. Not only does she help here, but Bravil owes her a great debt of gratitude. She travels sometimes to other cities to help as a midwife, physician. Her gardening skills could use a little work, but Antonius is there for the heavy lifting.
You all seem to have such an idyllic life here in Bravil of all places.
It's not all perfect, but has come a long way since you have become emperor, and released all of us from that tyrant and his monster. Anyway, I wanted to see you just to inform you the child could arrive any time now. It could be even as early as tomorrow.
We, Rigmor and I, are staying over at Rose's, so if you need us, just send Antonius.
Actually, I wanted to see you because there's something else.
Ripples? What is it, Uravasa?
Something isn't right. Mara has had visions. Something lurks, hides in dark places in plain sight. She tried to see through the darkness, but there's a powerful barrier. But she saw in a flash the image of the face of Tang Mo.
From Akavir?
It might be nothing, but Mara has asked us to be very diligent, as it could be a premonition of danger. But we simply don't know. That's why I asked Antonius to implore that you kept a low profile.
Why not just have the legions descend on the city instead of all this cloak and dagger?
Please, Majesty. What is about to happen is something never seen before. We simply cannot risk exposing ourselves to our enemies in this world or the other. This is Mara's doing. A gift from the divines that surpasses any norm, just like my own birthing.
Wait. Are you immaculately conceived too?
I am a child born from 2 mothers.
So I guess anything is possible if the divines wish it so.
Indeed. And thank you for coming to see me. I just wanted to relay the information, not only about Ilana, but also my fears.
I'm here now. If you see anything untoward, St. Antonius, I will protect you all.
Thank you. I feel reassured knowing the absolute power of the divines is bestowed in you, and that you are now here with us in this moment of glory.
It is funny because, you know, in history, in olden times, kings were often believed to be, you know, connected to God, or depending on the culture, depending on the religion, gods. And then you have, you know, the dragonborn emperors who are quite literally ordained by the gods, chosen by the gods, or at least the start of their lineage was. Don't mind me, just gonna grab a rose for my rose. I think I still have one from the original mod, too. I think I still have... Let me see. Yep, I still have a rose from Rigmor of Cyrodiil when I found it in the shrine. Hey, Rose. I see,
Hey, you're back. Hope everything went well.
I see we have the place to ourselves. Where's Rigmor?
Well, although she can drink like a fish, she's no match for me. I took her to bed. I booked you both in the first floor adjacent rooms. I hope that's not an issue.
Not at all.
You know, she was lights out as soon as her head hit the mattress. I was looking on before I left the room. It's amazing to think.
That she would not be here if it not for us?
Something like that. It's getting late.
Should I retire also?
No. Why don't I show you around the city at night? Would you like that?
I'd love that.
Come on, I'll give you a quick tour. Follow me.
I guess it's a good thing that there's no one here then. She can just close up for the night. Nice painting you got there. Nope, nope, nope. Rose, we're going outside. Another rose for my rose. I like to think that it's just a bunch of suitors leaving roses for Rose everywhere since she's so influential in the city. And here I am just grabbing them like, only
Bravil
me.
used to be such a dreary place, but I livened it up a bit. See the festive buntings? I made those. And here's the Old Fighters Guild.
Did anyone come back after Sethias?
No, it's been locked up since then. All I know is there was a big fight. I was in Leyawen at the time.
Got any lockpicks?
You can't be serious. Get us into trouble.
I won't get in trouble. I'm the Emperor.
Oh, if we get caught.
If we get caught. Rose.
What? By the gods, what an idiot. I keep forgetting.
Come on, let's take a look.
After you.
In case I didn't already have a lockpick. Which is good, because, I mean, you never know. Someone might just not have a lockpick on them.
Wow. Look at all the blood. Such a shame. I know several of the fighters made a stand. They cut down a lot of Sethias' men. The Count himself had to order them to stand down.
Do you know what happened to them after?
Well, a couple of them joined the Bravil garrison, rather than be pressed into the new Imperial army. Come on, let's get out of here.
It is kind of dreary. I'm kind of making this trip a little bit of a downer, aren't I? By order of Emperor Ariel Sethias, all Fighters Guild members within the Imperial provinces are to be conscripted into the new Imperial army. Resistance and failure to comply with the Imperial order shall be met with the full force of the law.
So just around the corner is Invariant's place, the Warlock's Luck, but he's a miserable old git. Come on, I want to show you something special.
Is it all the Imperial guardsmen walking around in their fancy armor, because I think that is something special. I'm with you on that. I agree with you there.
Here she is. Doesn't she look beautiful in the candlelight?
She sure does.
She stands on the site of the Lucky Old Lady statue that was destroyed during the Skooma Wars. Uravasa had this made so travelers could offer gifts to improve their luck and enhance their fortunes.
I think we could all use a little luck every now and then.
Come on, I want to show you something else. At the far east wall, there used to be a shrine to Zenithar. During the Skooma Wars, the whole wall was blown out into the Naben Bay. It's said the explosion could be seen over 10 miles away, and the shockwave was felt in Imperial City. Oh, the Mages Guild is being looked after by Nicodemus. He's also known as Nicky Ninetoes. He kind of squats there, hoping one day the mages will return.
What happened to the 10th toe? Oh, so you guys got some grass right here.
The wall
Oh, there's
was
grass
eventually
below, that's
repaired,
why.
And it's said Zenithar was so disgusted he abandoned Bravil. After 2 nights of total darkness, the people of Bravil awoke to this. This statue of Dibella has been shining brightly here ever since. Some say she hopes to bring peace and love to the city. It's one of the reasons I love it here.
You people leaving all your roses here, trying to date my Rose? Rose,
Yes?
I got you a gift.
Oh, you did? How sweet of you.
You can have all 3 if you want. That's what I thought. All 3. Look at me. I want you to have this.
Thank you. It means a lot. I love it. Now you got me blushing all over again.
Rose, I...
Shh. Don't say another word.
Once again, the animation isn't playing. I don't know why it's not happening, because I don't have FNIS installed, which was really the only known incompatibility for some of these scenes. What now?
Come on, we'd better be getting back. Rigmor's is on the left. Yours is on the right.
Well, I guess this is it. I guess I'll be getting my head down then.
Don't you want to see where I've been living for the past 4 years?
Let me guess. Top floor?
Come on, I'll show you my room. If you like, that is.
No going back. You know where this is gonna lead, Rose.
It leads wherever you want to take it.
Yeah, at this point she's like, stop beating around the bush, Dragonborn. Let's just do this. It's been 4 years. I'm gonna close the door. Is that okay with you? Also, I should warn you, I scream in my sleep. It's terrifying. Rose?
Are you okay?
I've missed you so much. I could only dream of this moment.
I've often thought about you. Oh, I miss you too.
Rose, I love you.
Shh. I love you too.
My lord, Lady Rigmor. My lord.
Oh,
Lady
Antonius is gonna
Rigmor.
wonder why I'm up here.
Dragonborn, what? What's happening?
Oh, Antonius is gonna be very, very confused as to why I'm up here. He's like, I thought you were in the room next to Rigmor. I'm like, well, about that. Antonius, what's happening?
Quickly, we need your help. The chapel is under attack. The priestesses have barricaded themselves in the undercroft. Assassins!
Assassins?
Rose managed to fight them off long enough for them all to get to safety. Well, for now. It's only a matter of time before they smash their way in.
This is why I wanted to bring my soldiers.
Here, Antonius. You'll only get yourself killed.
Come on, Rigmor, we have a baby to save. Oh, that's locked. Sorry, wrong door.
Never should have come here.
Little anticlimactic. Okay, we are surrounded. What I will say is it makes sense that the assassins would lock the other doors to try and create a little bit of a choke point. Ooh. Oh, I wanted to take his unique mask. I think it looks really, really cool. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Oh, hey.
People.
Oh. What's wrong with people trying to kill... Trying to kill a baby. I'm helping! I'm also making sure they don't get through Rigmor. Oh, you're down. Oh, you're very, very down. Okay, I am getting beat the hell up. Jesus, I'm getting murdered. Oh, the Tangmo. Okay. Oh, another healing potion. Another 2 healing potions. Rigmor, I need your help against the
Is that all
Tangmo.
you've got?
Rigmor, I need you to help out here.
You're messing with the wrong girl.
I'm not a high level on this character. I made a mistake doing this at a lower level. And by lower level, I'm 29, but still. Ooh! Hell
That's
yes!
the last of them.
There we go. Wait a second, his crown has 130 armor? Jesus. I'd take more of his stuff, but I can't afford to carry it. It's fine.
Rose! Oh, the gods! Alana! Oh no!
You didn't even know her, Rigmor.
I did all I could. I failed her.
No, you didn't.
Assassins from Morrowind.
You guys did all you could. The Morag Tongue. They have a writ of execution for Alana and the child.
And they won't stop until the writ is fulfilled. The poor child.
And we're going to do something about it, Dragonborn. I'm not going to live the rest of my life looking over my shoulder. So you had better get the damn ambassador over here.
Rigmor, we already live our lives looking over our shoulders. Have you
Take the
met
child
us?
and go. I'll take care of Rose and have Antonius help clean up the chapel. And help bury Saint Alana. The prophecy shall be fulfilled. It is the will of the gods. May Mara bless you and guide you in all you do.
More of an Akatosh man myself. 2 days have passed since the despicable events at the Chapel of Mara in Bravil. After being summoned to the palace to discuss this important issue, the ambassador of Morrowind finally finds the time to respond. It's only been 2 days, it's not that long to get the ambassador all the way here from Morrowind. I can forgive that, I can allow it. Hey, Rigmor.
Do you think they'll come?
I mean, the pop-up message said they would. They'll come. Just let me do the talking.
Okay.
I'll make sure they get the message.
What kind of people place a death sentence on a child?
You haven't been in politics
If we
for very
can't get
long.
it annulled, what then?
People do this all the time. I'll kill them all.
I hope so.
Okay, you're not a good influence. Hey, Marius is back. And Tara, how are you?
The ambassador of Morrowind.
Greetings, my lord, Lady Rigmor.
Look a little blue.
I came as soon as I could. The correspondence was marked important. How can I help you?
2 days ago, assassins of the Moragtong illegally murdered a young woman in Bravil.
Well, that is hardly anything to do with us. They are a law unto themselves. Their business practices, although a little shady, don't usually involve anyone outside of Morrowind.
They also have a writ of execution on our adopted child, the Princess Kintyra.
They are tricky little fellows to actually pin down. I'm sorry for your loss, but what do you expect me to do about it?
Inform the king he's going to make the Moragtong annul the writ on the child Kintyra.
I am afraid you are mistaken by holding the king in complete high esteem. Morrowind prides itself with the jurisdiction of the Grand Council, along with the king, to preside over the province. The king alone can't make scurrilous organizations such as the Moragtong bow to him. What exactly do you wish me to relay to him?
I'm asking, please. Please and thank you. And tell him if anything happens to the Princess Kintyra.
Is that a threat?
I mean, it's... Oh god, alright.
This is a threat.
Oh boy, here we go.
We are telling you to go back and tell your king or your Grand Council or whoever the hell actually runs your bog-filled, ash-covered province.
Hey!
That I am not
I like
going
Morrowind.
to be looking over my shoulder every waking moment for scum and murdering filth who only want to kill a child. You call them a business?
Yeah, our brother's a business too.
Nothing to do with you? It's everything to do with you. Everything! The only scurrilous organization I can see
Don't look
are
at me.
those that rule Morrowind. Poor, inept, feckless leaders. Cowards that cannot even control what goes on in their very own province. Let alone anywhere else. And you have the audacity to call yourself an ambassador.
Yeah, he doesn't make the decisions.
This is outrageous.
He's a representative.
Not as outrageous as what will happen when we tear your province apart, piece by piece, looking for the very scum you are sheltering.
Okay, we don't need more enemies.
We will leave no stone unturned. We will raise whole cities to the ground if we have to, until all the heads of the Moragtong are decorating my walls as an example to the world of Morrowind's finest.
Don't look at me, I like Dunmer culture.
So you let them all know. The king, the council, and especially the scum, child-killing Moragtong. If anything happens to that little girl, you had better run and hide, because the wrath of the Dragonborn will make the Numidium look like a Dwemer child's toy.
Okay, but that tore space and time apart. I can't do that. I said let me do the talking.
Good. Bring it on.
I said let me do the talking.
That's it. Scurry away and go back to your king. Oh, and remind him that natives of his province acting out a grey writ outside of Morrowind is an act of war!
I'll talk to you later. I'll send you some skooma. I don't know why I said skooma. Mead.
So, how did I do?
I said I'll do the talking. I did no talking. You did all talking. No, not amazing. I was amazing. The bad queen. You're not good at this.
You know, I could get used to this. As long as we're together. Who could stop us?
Rose and I are together. The Numidium?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, you got it out of your system at least.
It's a letter from Uravasa. Rose isn't doing so well. After Alana. She's taken it badly. And Uravasa is worried about her well-being. I owe her my life, Dragonborn. Both of you. And I don't want to see her suffering on her own.
She's been holding a constant vigil by the shrine of Dibella. She's not eating. Everyone's worried about her.
I'll go and see her right away.
I blame myself for this. I just want to put things right going forward.
Rigmor, it's not your fault. It is what it is.
I guess. Anyway, we have a long road ahead of us. I'll try to help here and organize things going forward. Go and find Rose. I know she didn't want to come back with us, but she can stay here at least until she's feeling better.
Don't worry, I'll bring her home. She can stay with us until she's better.
Thank you.
Or, she can just stay indefinitely and I can have a proper marriage this time. Just saying. Maybe I should have saved one of those 3 roses
Not that
for
the love of Dibella
now.
existed in this place. But there is no love. Only death, hate, anger, despair.
That's the dark side talking. Rose, there was nothing you could have done for Alana. She was sainted and destined to be martyred.
Next, you'll be telling me she is risen to be among the saints. The records will show she was brave, she endured and gave her life gladly for the love of the gods. But she was scared. She cried and screamed and died the most terrible way possible. Is that for the love of the gods?
Rose.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I can't stay here now. Not after this.
Where will you go?
Where? I don't know. Maybe the Gold Coast.
Come with me. I don't want to lose you again.
What? Become your nursemaid? Nah, I don't think so.
There's room for you at the palace as Imperial Court Physician. Help us with Kintyra. I don't know anything about babies.
Is that her name?
Rigmor named her Kintyra Alana Rose.
Oh, that's nice.
Rose, you are everything to me. Please stay.
Well, only if you promise me a holiday dream home on the Gold Coast.
It's being built right now, as we speak.
I'm not promising anything, okay?
It's your call, and Matilda can look after Silverhome for you in case you want to return.
Imperial Court Physician.
Just made it up myself. Imperial Court Physician.
Well, come on then.
Now that's nepotism. And guess what? I'm allowed to.
I'll show you how to change and feed a baby.
Nah, that's your job now. I'm the Emperor, I don't do that shit. Hey, there I am. Top billing in thanks to. Look at that. And while that's the end of the mod, it does unlock a couple things. First off, we get Rose as a follower. If you dismiss her, she'll stay in the royal suite in the Imperial City, in the Imperial Palace, which I'll show you in just a sec. But both Rose and Rigmor serve as followers in case you just want to take them around for adventures, for stuff back in Skyrim after the fact. But we also have the royal suite in the Imperial City Palace now. Oh hey, look, you guys are still here. Marius and Tara. As you were. So now if we just head back here. Welcome to our home. Which, once again, we're just friends. I swear. Just raising a baby together, whatever. Baby. That will eventually be the player's room. It's not done yet. Still under construction. There's the baby. Here's a fun little thing that I discovered when testing this out.
Okay.
You can actually have Rose...
I can do that.
Take care of her. Watch this. Boom. Oh. And that took your pants off. You took your pants off to take care of the baby, I see. Okay, you can put her down now.
I can do that.
Oh, your pants aren't back.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna find you your pants. Don't worry, Rose. Oh, is Rigmor gonna take the baby? No, you're just... Okay, you're just gonna sit there. Thank you, Rigmor. Oh, will she follow even if I already have a follower?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, so you can have both follow you at the same time. That answers that. Oh, that is a baby right there. The baby does not look happy. In the end, I'm really glad that Jim went back to rework both Rigmor Bruma and Rigmor of Cyrodiil. Given everything that he's learned since he first started modding years ago, these two act as a better representation of his current skill set as a mod author, and I'd even consider them to be a bit of a tech demo of sorts of what we can expect in Rigmor of Tamriel when it finally releases. Going back to the older mods and touching them up allowed for them to be more stable, to get rid of bugs, to flesh out characters, and to change up some story points that I thought needed updating. Making these changes ultimately means that we'll get a better third and final installment in the series, because now we've had the ability to choose for ourselves if we have the child with Rigmor, or we simply adopt and raise one. The new romance options mean we'll have more characters and stories for the next mod. Jim's ability to now work on branching quests means we'll have more player agency. It's all really exciting to me. As I played through all of Rigmor of Cyrodiil's reboot in order to make this video, there's still a few things that I think could stand to be improved upon, and I know that Jim has even discussed making some changes and additions to the reboot when possible. Balancing for battles could still use some touching up, as well as spawning for both enemies and allies. In Nagacel, I found myself trapped with a dozen or so friendly Thalmor soldiers spawning directly around me. During sieges, I'd watch 10 or so enemies pop up right in front of me. These aren't breaking points for me, but it's definitely something that I think could be improved upon. A lot of grammatical mistakes were changed, and while some persist, I know that the playtesting team has been helping out behind the scenes to make notes on what still needs to be improved upon. Adding all of Bravil into the mod was a massive undertaking, and to think, Jim did it because of Rose's arc and story. Honestly, it would have been much easier to simply make Rose and the priests of Mara come to the Imperial City, or Bruma, and simply claim that it's easier to protect them there. Rather than going that route, we got a largely explorable Bravil, with shops that can be entered, merchants you can trade with, and so on. Rigmor of Cyrodiil was built in a way that it doesn't have side quests. The locations that we see aren't going to have NPCs with full dialogue. A lot of it is there for the scenes as they play out. Something that Jim said when he was first developing the mod was to think of these cities and locations as sets for a play. They're there as the backdrop, as part of the storytelling, but they're not going to be as explorable or filled in as vanilla Skyrim cities would be. It's really an incredible undertaking, and I love how Bravil turned out in the end. I'd say in my entire playthrough I only ran into a couple bugs, some of which were absolutely my fault because I was just messing around and wound up hitting allies which turned them against me. The only real bug I encountered that wasn't my fault was that the kiss animation didn't play for either Cassius or Rose's scenes. It's a pretty minor bug in the end, and it didn't prevent those quests from moving forward either. I want to say thank you to Jim, who's poured countless hours into these mods and continues to do so. Jim has always been incredibly supportive of my videos and my work, and is always a pleasure to talk to. He really cares about the mods that he's created. He cares about its fans and its community, and I think these reboots show how dedicated he is to making the players happy. Hell, he brought back Rose, and I'm not saying it's because of me that he did, but I was very insistent on how much I liked Rose. Rigmor of Cyrodiil is available for PC for Skyrim Legendary Edition and Skyrim Special Edition, and available on Xbox for Special Edition as well. If you play the mod and you enjoy it, please make sure to leave an endorsement. Both the Rigmor mods are two of the most endorsed quest mods for Skyrim. The storytelling and characters aren't for everyone, but I find them incredibly enjoyable, and I love the depth that we get to some of the characters. Even when they get on your nerves, I think it's partially a testament to how well they're written and that their voice actors help bring them to life. I'll see you guys next time with another mod here on Skyrim Saturday. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.